about 7 miles from the top of the hill, so that means we probably got about a mile before we actually get started climbing. Currently running 75, and I believe we're in 9th gear right now because we're about 1800 RPM, about 1750. When we're in 10th gear on flat ground, I've been seeing us right around, it looks about 1600 or so. So yeah, the road's going to kick up here in just a second, and then a little bit of a plateau, and then we actually start our climb. This is pretty country up through here. We enjoy riding up through here. Our current fuel mileage, we've gone 55 miles. We're getting 16.1. Now this is according to the computer. We didn't leave with a full tank, so we're not going to be able to calculate this longhand. The Tacoma, doing this same exact pull with the same exact trailer, everything, we would probably be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 11 miles per gallon. And this has had plenty of power. The lowest I've felt it shift down is 9th, leading up to Mont Eagle. So here we are, we're starting our climb now. On this side of the mountain, there's only 2 lanes. On the other side, there are 3. So I guess the other side's like slightly steeper. We just had that truck get out of our way, so that's good. I don't know if it'll really translate all that well on video here, but I mean, we're holding 69, absolutely no problem. And if I'm not mistaken, looking at the RPMs, we're probably in about 9th gear. I don't know any way to know for sure what gear we're in, but we are in tow haul mode. Truck's doing fine. We'll get over here in the slow lane, continue our climb up through here, but doing great. This right here, especially after this left-hand turn we're coming up on, if we were in the Tacoma doing this, whoop, look at this guy. All right. This left-hand turn up here in the Tacoma, because you gotta kind of slow down for that turn. It's kind of sharp to be on the interstate, honestly. Coming, just past that turn, I mean, that was 4th gear, and if you needed to get out of the way or whatever, or you really wanted to go, it was a 3rd gear pull, which was really extreme. You can tell how quiet this is now. We're down to 53 now on account of this truck getting over in front of us, but I'll just be quiet for a minute, especially when we get closer to this left-hand turn. You can kind of listen to the engine work. So this thing's gaining speed easily. I'm not bearing down on it at all. We're at 64, gaining just effortlessly. Now granted, this is a light load for this truck. I'm certainly not trying to imply that we're loaded heavy, but alright, so here's our left-hand turn. It's got a recommended speed of 45. Doing 62, 64, just no problem, just under 2,000 RPMs, no trouble whatsoever. Extremely happy with that. Not quite to the top. I got to let out because we're going to be taking this next exit. I don't want to barely get past these guys and then have to cut them off to take our exit. So just about to the top. This rest area is all but at the tip top. And then it flattens out. This is the town of Suwannee. Well, I guess we're in Mont Eagle, headed towards Suwannee. They've got 2 little exits up here on top of the hill, and then you go down the other side, which has runaway truck ramps and 3 lanes, truck inspection station. So I guess the other side must be a little more hardcore than that side. Alright, so this is about our peak right here. Let's see what our fuel economy is now. We've dropped down to 15.7 and pulled it effortlessly. So happy with that. We will fire up the camera again for our descent when we come back down off of it to see how the engine brake does. I know there's been some questions, it seems like, on the internet about folks don't seem to be thinking that the engine braking's doing enough, so we'll see how it does with our little 2,400 pound load. Go from there. I think it'll be fine, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.